Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, all.
Of the UK.
The bounce is...
the bounce is international. The bounce is coming home.
But we've been international.
That's true. Very, very, very much clear. But the bounce is coming back to its original home.
Yes. To it.
Shout out to London.
Yes. Hi, guys.
The bounce is finally and actually coming to London.
And truly coming
to London at the end of April.
Yay.
We are having a live show.
Our first live show outside Africa.
That is very, very important. In our hometown, our village of London. And if you want to be the first to buy your ticket, please fill out the wait list, which is, you know how they do always points?
It's in the link.
It's in the link below.
It's in the link below. Let me try and dim it. It's right here.
The link
is the link. No, but the link will be in all our bios. So if you're on Twitter or Instagram, you can figure it out. Maybe the websites too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
See you soon.
And whatever.
God save the Queen.
King.
So, Jola, I've seen you in this outfit 4 times.
Where and when? You palo. Where did you see me in the outfit?
2 times in the pics.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the second time I've seen you in this outfit in the flesh. I just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite looks.
Yeah. Do you know, I've decided that once one finds an outfit that works, you must wear it as many times as physically possible.
What I do for change is the wig.
Oh, okay. Just to give it a different
Just to give it a razzle dazzle.
Today I'm going for a boho chic.
I can see.
My hair is due.
Your hair is rough.
My hair is due. My hair is definitely due.
I like your outfit. I actually really like your outfit.
Thank you very much.
It's very bright.
It's a bit bright. It is a bit colorful. You get anyway.
I'm trying to figure out what mood the bounce is in today.
I'm not sure. I feel like the bounce is in a meh.
The bounce is
Yeah, it's just
Do you know what the bounce is giving? You know, when a basketball, if you've ever been in a Nigerian school where the ball has been there for 3 months.
Yeah, and it's
it can still bounce, but
it's deflated
properly.
Uh-huh.
So it's not fully deflated, but it does.
And no one can really be bothered to go and pump it.
Yeah, that's how the bounce is feeling.
It's kind of fun.
What did you get up to this weekend?
I went out to eat a lot. So we tried a new restaurant. I dragged Jolla out on Thursday successfully. That was a lot of fun.
We went to our friend's new space.
Because I thought I won't find someone to go out with.
But tell the story truthfully. Fekemi called me and pretended like she was excited to see me. But because she's a fool,
very excited.
Because she's a fool and she doesn't know how to code. She said, I tried calling 4 people already. They all said no. I was like, right.
The thing is, you can't look at it that way.
So I was not even your first, second, or third
What
phone
I'm
call.
saying is, you can't look at it that way. What matters is, at the end, we had a great time.
We did, actually.
So one must just look at and then Dekunle came, just a lot of things were going on. Yeah. That was fun. And then on Friday, I went out to eat again.
Mm-hmm.
And on Saturday, I went out to eat again. That was basically all I did this weekend. I went to places that I've never been to before, which was interesting. There are a lot of new places popping up in Lagos. I'm finding that a lot of times when I really like how the place looks, the food is not nice.
Yeah, it's they focused all their attention on this space and not any on the food or drink. So you can't be mediocre with food and drinks. You have
to choose one.
Choose one. Get a really good bartender so people don't mind.
You just have to pick a struggle. I need to know that, okay, if I really want to come here based on vibes.
The vibes are
maybe the drinks are nice, or there's a nice brunch,
something.
Or the dessert. You can't just be all the food is just.
The only new place that focus on aesthetics and the food is actually good that I enjoyed is Maple. That's the only one.
Yeah,
I cooked on Saturday. Spent the whole day cooking. This last week Saturday. See, so that's why you can imagine it's still paining me. Spent the whole day cooking. I said I made this one, that one, this one, this one. Because I had measured it that this would be enough for the week. Sunday afternoon, my dad came with guests. I said,
they finished all your food. You see?
They ate. And remember, I was thinking, those people fast in this church. Don't you fast? Must you eat? I remember, I was thinking, this is how people, you say, oh, somebody ate something, their destiny went. How do you know that was not my plan?
That you've not poisoned?
I think you know the food that they eat with reckless abandon. They're like, Jola, this food is lovely. I say,
You see? So anyway, I really like this because I think it's one of us.
But I'm not going to move to more less all these jollof rice for egusi. Everybody's going to relax. Magic pesto pasta.
These are kind of things I like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him a couple of suggestions, requests, and then you can look at it. You can decide. Okay, here and there. This is what I would like to make. Now on that day, then I'll now come over. This works perfectly for me.
Fine.
Let me know,
Yeah.
Because for example, Gilbert was off this entire weekend, and
I need stew.
No, he can't come to your house.
No, he's not coming. This is what he makes for me.
The offer is.
This is not about my family. This is about me.
I want you to listen to me carefully. The offer has gone.
The offer.
At the end of the day, I'm from Abeokuta, so like these things must. Do you get? It must jump out. It must jump out. So what can you do? The point I'm trying to make is, I offered you something, and you know when you offer people help, and then in their mind, they feel like, no, you are proud.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
OTD, David Ramsey. What was that guy's name?
Yeah, that's it.
That's not his name.
What, the
Gordon.
Ramsey?
Gordon. His name is Gordon Ramsay. You're now Nigella. No. So as a result,
no, please,
you must see this through. One single thing, Gilbert cannot.
No, he's coming, please.
Let me just advise you.
I want.
No, he's very busy. Can you not hear that now? I want to start eating duck confit.
No, that duck confit will work on it, but I actually need Mr. Gilbert's stew.
Okay,
I've been thinking about it.
I want you to listen. You're not. I don't think you're with me.
But he has to put egg. He'll soak the egg inside for me.
We don't do that.
He'll learn.
We don't do that.
I'll order for it.
Let me tell you what I love about this. Everybody is complaining that Tems was blocking.
Not everybody. Mad people are complaining.
I don't give a damn.
Mad people are complaining. Okay. Do you know why it's mad?
First of all, this shows that they've never been to a Nigerian wedding, because have you seen the height of certain gays
not even with
in the land?
At least,
God bless you. You've not seen all these deaconesses.
For Thanksgiving.
You've not seen deaconesses wearing what they call fascinator.
And more importantly, like, do you know, the Yoruba woman in me was confused. Like, okay, you invited me to a place. I could potentially win an award. I showed up and I showed out. Like, Tems didn't wear that outfit. Her mom will say, why did you wear?
Exactly.
Why did you dress like that?
Look, also, I'm sorry. Many people have worn outfits that block your view at the Oscars. It's actually not that serious. It's actually not. Lady Gaga has done
Next time they put her at the front.
There are like 3 or 4 people that I can definitely remember.
Next time they'll put Tems at the front.
I don't even give a damn. I love it so much.
She looked amazing.
See, I love when you go out and you cause a ruckus.
Yeah.
You get your presence is causing what? A rock. That's what I love.
The Yoruba woman in me was very proud.
Whether or not you wanted to see that she was there or what she wore, you've seen it now. And that is that's what I love.
But there's been some commentary that's kind of offensive. Not offensive to me. I don't like the word offensive. Irritating. In that I feel, personally, I think if it was a white, what they call new face on the block or whatever, it would have been first time Oscar nominee, Grammy winning, personality, stuns.
I'm like, put respect on this.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there would have been a different way they use the language now. Something rude. Your papa.
All of you. I just feel like all of you.
What are you saying? Like, they could have made a little fun, but some of the commentary was just so.
I just feel
weird.
like I was like, I'm sorry.
Why are you guys talking like this?
I didn't look at a lot of the nonsense commentary.
It was irritating.
I'm not on Twitter, so
New York Post. I'm talking to you.
Fortunately, I can't see a lot of it, but I saw a lot of you just have to more consider. It's the Oscars. Do you know what I mean? This is not the land
everybody
pretends. Everybody is showing out.
Show up and show out.
Everybody.
Someone said, this is not the Met Gala. I said, don't worry, when they invite her for the Met Gala.
When they invite her for the Met Gala, you better watch out for what she's going to wear.
I met her stylist doing.
You better watch out for what she's going to wear. Look, I remember very clearly, there was a year, I don't remember what award it was, but Lady Gaga wore this silver thing that was like reaching, it was like a skyscraper. I'm so sorry, I don't recall anybody going, oh my God, she actually the veils, the kidding. I just thought, look, again, if you're not about it, then you're not about it.
Remember when Rihanna
you could also have blocked the view. You
didn't block.
Do you get? Next time, why didn't you think of that?
You didn't block. You didn't block it. Don't be annoyed because others did what you could not do.
You don't have to be upset.
And this is why I enjoy being a Nigerian, because the Nigerians
are just like, look, anybody, you are jealous.
That's the Nigerian instinct that you are jealous.
You don't have to say it. Go and sit down.
I've seen people wear that kind of Tems outfit to weddings, and they're not the bride.
So, look, you're talking about a Lagos where, like, someone will say the dress code is casual, and I'm seeing babes in full bodycon, full heels. Like, you're talking about a place where people are in full face makeup to the beach. So the beach, enter Elisha, you are seeing contour, and you're telling me that, look,
and they're exchanging tips, so they're like, this is 24-hour way.
Look, let me just tell you, they're not ready for what's happening.
Tems is just like, she has just started.
Do you know that you enter weddings and sometimes I'm just like, okay, but sis, why will you have a train as a guest?
Should I to show the bride which way she's going?
Do you get? Why will your dress have a train? Do you know the number of times I've seen women wearing white at a wedding?
Why not?
Full white dress. But you know, I'm not even like a subtle. No. It just to let you know.
But
that
you know the gag. The gag is that the bride will still look. So that's the thing.
The bride will still
the bride.
Look.
So So the Nigerians, the Yoruba girls are wondering what all this fuss is about.
But every time I see like comments about, this person wore this and I'm going to kick them out, you see, that shows that you're not about it. Why would I be the bride and be worried about what you are? I will look better than you. That's
it is guaranteed.
This is my wedding. So anything you want to wear, do your worst, my dear. We'll jam at the front.
Yeah, Tems looked incredible.
She looked incredible. And I'm sorry, I hate rubbish. She's a star. This is what they do.
She's an A-lister now. She's a star. She's literally a Grammy.
And that is why you're all talking up. She's a star.
She's a Grammy-nominated, Grammy-winning, Oscar-nominated.
You must ask,
what are you talking
about? Your faves go and cause a ruckus at the Oscars? That's what you must ask yourself.
Something. And she's even, let me tell you, Tems is just starting, but if you guys want to see someone that slays constantly, please go and look for Fan Bingbing. She's this Chinese. No, I'm not playing.
I remember this babe. She
Fan Bingbing used to give, hey!
These were all sorts
She used to, like she still does. Even her outfit this year, I was just like, this is my girl.
Look, at the end of the day.
Talking about her because it's about what?
About what now?
About what?
About what now?
About what?
Also, at the end of the day, I hope you know that a lot of Oscar seats are filled with seat fillers.
And they're talking about the Oscars like people care about anything other than the winners and their speeches. It's not like, like there are other shows like, the Grammys, there's lots of stuff
You're watching the performances. I'm just, for me, honestly, someone, replied, I posted it and I was just like, I didn't even comment on it. And someone replied, but like people, especially, like, this person was a very irritating man anyway. On a normal day.
Just on a regular day.
He's always saying things. And I'm just like, it's because I engaged you once and I made the very big mistake. That's why I feel like you can put your opinion. I just posted the picture of the quick fire emoji, nothing. I didn't even ask about the blocking. Just said, but don't you think should I more consider? I said, actually, no. And I don't like the way you're trying to make it like a deeply serious conversation. I'm like, you guys, let's relax now. It's the Oscars. It is about drama. Let's move on.
I really do think what they could have done, what they probably did do is just place seat fillers behind her.
Guy, let's just. I just feel like the think pieces are too much. She looked first of all.
And they are Raz.
Do you know the thing? She looked phenomenal.
They are Raz.
That's just for me.
Maybe if she wasn't, her outfit wasn't really banging.
Then I'll say okay,
fair.
But actually,
she looked
incredible.
Mad. She looked incredible.
In fact, what's her name? That other babe, Danai.
Mm-hmm.
Her hair was like this high. Like people have done it.
Yeah, I just feel like talking.
I hate rubbish.
And the girl was even considered because it was a net.
Abi?
It was a net. That means
she could have worn damask. If she wore a damask gele, what would they say?
Now? Net. You can even just squint.
What's the name of that? What's her name's gele? Do you remember Kemi Adetba's wedding gele?
Exactly.
If she had worn that kind of gele to the Oscar, what would they say? So please, that shows that you guys don't go to any Pentecostal church.
They don't.
Because if you see
Godless people, nice Americans.
They'll wear all this net hat, then the flowers that come out. You guys are not ready for what's going on. You not see people tying their damask so that it flings out on the side.
Yeah.
I just feel like, the things that you take that out is banter and then you try and make it into like a deeply serious thing. Excuse me. Someone was saying, this is her first time. She's been more. I just thought, just keep quiet because firstly, I saw the other one of the guy saying, if I was there, someone said, my dear, you are not there.
You're not there. You can't be there.
You're not there.
No, it's not just that you're not there. You can't be there.
Let's be frank.
You can't be there.
You'll be irritated if you're sitting behind her. There are literally
people from the films who don't get to go. My brother in Christ, you will not be there.
You're not there.
You will not be there. Try, AMVCA.
See, there's certain things, like issues like this, like most things about Beyonce, I can never have a logical argument about it. She looked phenomenal. She was there. And now you all know she was there. Do you know she could have gone there quietly? No.
God forbid.
Of you are talking about
God
it
forbid.
now. Now we all know that she was there.
The same way her career just came, bah.
See the way she always utters, bah.
That's how she be doing it.
And this is the grace.
Tems,
God bless you. Because she didn't win an award. But you see, grace. You're all still talking about the fact that she won the award that she God bless you, I don't know.
Shori, can you see?
And this is the way, you see, what was that Bible verse? God uses the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Shori, other people went to the Oscar, they won Oscar. Nobody posted them. All of a sudden, all the blogs, they posted Temi. So at the end of the day, you must think to yourself. Also, someone else said that the problem they have is that by the time, give it 2 weeks on Saturday, tailors would have started making... tailors that started making, give it the next wedding.
Yeah, fair enough.
Promise you.
I even have a wedding coming
This
up.
This is like when Ebuka wore that.
Oh.
So
people are now saying, do you know what I was saying? I saw a version of that outfit that, do you know what I know the person, they don't even have the decency to show his tailor the picture. He just told him, it's like waistcoat. It's like a waistcoat.
I can never forget the things that happened after Ebuka wore that. But I feel like there's going to be a babe that takes this thing to heart.
Yeah.
She's going to take it to heart.
Yeah.
And she's going to be wearing like a trad outfit.
Yes.
And her tailor
is going to do that. And the problem is that her tailor is now not an atelier.
God bless you.
Her tailor is like a mommy Toby. Mommy Toby.
God bless you.
And it's not Toby's mom. Mommy Toby, who is already going through a lot in this current economy. Now you have told her that no, when you finish, it's now like you will just do it, like you will just stand it. Mommy Toby should get. She now say, Bitty Bawo. She saw the picture. Say, I can do it.
Then you guys start posting what you ordered versus what you... I love it. I have a plan to go through all the Oscar movies, but I remember when I used to care about these things a lot.
Yeah, you mean when we did not have bills to pay?
Yeah, when we're in London, so me and our friends will be forming, let's go and watch.
Yeah, because you want to be able to feel like you can give like...
And then we used to do like predictions of the Oscars.
Fun times.
And I'm just like, Mama, what life was like when I didn't have staff salary to pay. I was just... Honestly, I used to give a damn about who's winning an Oscar. Don't call me. Now, all my business with who's winning. I'm happy for everybody involved. But like, Tems Kuku did not win. So what's the point?
That was what I actually cared about.
That was it. I was like, what's the point? What's the point?
And Angela Bassett also didn't win.
Yes. So I was like, what's the point?
The question with the money now, with the babe, that hid the money from her husband.
Oh, by the way, that babe, please, so many people have messaged me that we need like a follow-up.
A follow-up,
we need a follow-up. And also we need to hear from the husband.
She should ask him.
Someone actually said that, can we find the person and ask them to come on the episode? Because literally someone messaged me and she said, let me tell you the thing, her and her husband and their friends, they got into like a 1-hour discussion about and everybody was just arguing that no. And they were like, guys, this question is like 1.5 minutes. You don't have... People are starting to say, but what if they've created all sorts of background?
Yeah, but I only have one thing to say about that though.
Okay.
A guy who finds out his wife has 35 million and says, you have this much money in cash, tells you two things. His question was that she has it in cash. She's not surprised that she has that kind of money.
That means she has assets. See,
that family, because I was reading into some things. There was some way people were writing, like, he saw a 2-bed that he liked, but because she kept quiet, they now has to go to a room and parlor. Okay, guys, first of all, relax. They had been together for like 7 years, she said.
Yeah, so they
and he had been giving her dad has been giving her money. Just generally. Something happens, he gives her money.
Dollar.
So I'm sure.
Let me tell you something. Let's Kamakuro Kamaja. That's just number one. If you tell me your dad gave you money, I want you to imagine what amount I think that is. Just tell me now, as we're talking now, that Pastor Kola gave you money.
But you have context.
Do you know that if you tell me that he gave 35 million, I'll call him? She's lying. She's into crime.
No, but what I'm saying is that, but we know we have friends who, do you know another funny thing? We have friends who have gotten married. Their parents are probably giving them around that amount, but we don't know because it's not our business. Before you start talking, think about your married friends.
The parents have given them assets. They've given them a house that is worth more than that.
Think about your...
Jola, let me not lie to you.
But her dad did not give her a house.
That's what I'm saying. I know... See, what I'm saying is that my friends that they got married, they gave them house, they gave them car, they did this and that. Personally, I don't know any of my friends that they gave them. Do you think...
There's a reason why she did not want to tell her friends. It's the same reason our friends will never... Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Our friends will never tell us. Just on the random.
I doubt that.
Guys, my dad gave me 35 million.
That is exactly the kind of gist that they will say.
No, I promise you.
In fact, they definitely will not tell their husband.
For the wedding.
I'm telling you.
They'll come and tell you that your daddy gave them 35 million.
This guy, that's premium gist.
Nah, my friends will tell me. My friends will tell me. My friends, you tell me that
if my dad gave me 35 million, I won't tell you.
Okay.
But exactly. What are we discussing?
Me and you are very... Me and you are very different.
Hello,
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that she wasn't wrong.
You'll be the one that the money is in your account so that I can hide it from the man.
No, I'm not saying that what she did wasn't wrong. I'm saying that
she was wrong, but what I'm yarning is that there is definitely one of her friends that she yarned.
Fair enough.
That sis were blown.
Fair enough.
Imagine my daddy 35. I'll just call it Jollz. You ask me why.
You say, let's go to sleep.
Don't send it. I want to send you 35 M. You say, why? I don't want to keep it.
Fair enough. No, I'm just saying that there was some context I was reading that was like, guys, these people are not on the verge of penury.
The thing is, what I really want, if you're listening and you're this babe, I really need you to give us more
bit more context and follow-up. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Can you please tell us what happened?
After?
Like with you and your husband after. I think that's very exciting. I really want to know. And number 3, I would encourage, I sent this thing to my own parents. Mm-hmm. They didn't pick the right lesson.
What did they What did they say?
They were still telling me, oh, this is what they think about what she did. I said, don't focus on that. Did you hear that somebody got married? They gave them 35 M. Because I'm also saying, I think about her. I said, no, this is not about her. I want you to learn a lesson about parenthood. Think about your values, your priorities.
Actually, you know, I'm going to send my dad that.
That's what
question.
I'm saying. Because they were saying, I said, no, that you're missing the key points of why I send this thing to you. What I want you to focus on is there's somebody out there, okay,
who just drops 35 million.
You. There's all that. Why can't you be? You know, when your parents say, does this person have to? Okay, does
you
this person?
Does this person?
This
parents,
man does he have
2
heads? That's the question that I want to ask. You know, sometimes I think about my parents. I just think, okay, when they were giving out oil block, you were where?
Bruh.
No.
Remember one time?
No, you must have.
Kemi, there's a time that my dad was...
When fortune was falling...
onto people. Do you know there's a time that my dad was talking about how he's so happy he has given us a Christian heritage. All I was thinking was, but the money heritage...
I said, okay, people that are millionaires, they're not Christians.
Isn't no?
They don't have heritage.
I wanted to ask him that, Pastor Kola, do you think that money heritage is bad? Or
I say, why couldn't you
merge it?
Join the two.
Merge the both of them.
Do you know that in fact a wealthy Christian is even the best?
Yes, now.
Because now you can give.
Anyway, this next person is called Mr. Two Fighting.
Yeah.
So my 50+ parents want to move to Canada, this hard country. I feel like people think Canada is some sort of heaven when the system is actually particularly rigged against legal immigrants like international students who pay tax and about 3.5 times the tuition of domestic students. My dad has been a government worker for years, and the only thing he has to show for it is shaggy when his mates are earning millions. I love him and I know he's doing this for me, but I feel like his decision to want to move the family to Canada is very selfish because I don't have a stable job. My tuition and future is on the line, and I'm not even 19. He and my mom will become liabilities because they would have sold everything, moved here, and there's this huge job bias. Well, because they are near retirement age Black immigrants. I don't know how to tell him this is a really bad idea. He's a Yoruba man who has started to believe that this is God's will. I really don't. How do I do this? Also, I really don't want them to start from scratch like paupers, working a minimum wage job in their 50s. Even me, I low-key want to move back, but my guy will faint if he hears that after all the property he has sold, I want to move back just like that. Anyway, one of two things. If you know someone who would hook my dad up with a massive paying job, he's a chartered accountant with over 2 decades experience and he's like, 57? Tinubu could never. So she wants us to A, figure out if somebody can give her dad the job, or B, how should she tell him that this is...
As in a job here, right? Not in Canada. Yeah. Well, number one, if you have a job for a chartered accountant, what did she say the qualification is?
2 decades of
good.
Accounting.
2 decades of experience. This one.
Do you know who the employer that? Startups.
Well, yeah.
He's a what they call this thing? He's a mature hire.
But then they might not want to. Well, startups that have money.
Yeah.
Startups that have money.
Let's also be realistic. Government worker.
True.
He's probably not. His expectations are not
earning
as high.
Anything close to what's like somebody who has had 2 decades in the private, in like a non-public sector.
His real issue will be that children, Gen Z kids will be calling him his name.
That
would be the main problem that he has.
They were telling him that they're spiraling.
There's one Gen Z babe
they're spiraling
with scorpion tattoo. Will just be like,
they're definitely spiraling because
excuse me, Tim, that's on bad manners. You just be like John Tory alone.
So anyway, if you want to hire this guy's dad,
but in the other case, what should she tell
in the other case, is it she? Did you not say Mr. Two Fighting?
Okay, yes. So
is it not he?
He.
Now the thing is that he said he's 19. Let me know, like that's a lot.
Yeah, you have to.
That's a lot, and like you're sure when you get to Canada, your earning capacity increases, but like your living expenses are also higher than they were or are in Nigeria, and people
100%.
don't think. And then when they get there, like you said, they're not going to work in McDonald's. Let's be frank. They already sound like proud people.
They don't even need to sound like, it's just a very, very big shift.
If I'm a chartered accountant with 20 years experience, I'm not working in McDonald's. Like, let's call it thing. I'm also probably not taking a remote job online for some 20-year-olds, in Canada. And so, but how is this boy supposed to support them?
No, he's saying, how can he tell his parents this is a bad idea?
He has to yarn them clearly
about what they're, about how they don't have the options they think they do.
See, the thing is, he must break it down for them in a realistic manner, as in numbers.
Yeah. Also, do you know what's also more important? Your dad's qualifications are Nigerian qualifications.
And when he gets
to Canada, he's going to have to
going to translate.
No, it's not that you don't know. He's going to have to take a qualification. Yes, not because their financial system is the principles are the same, but you have to be qualified.
True, you're not a chartered accountant
over there. So he has to write exam at the very least.
Look, I think this guy, honestly needs to break it down for your parents.
That's what your options are.
In numbers. This thing because this your respectful nature.
It's not working out.
If they end up moving, it's not going to be good for any of you. It's not working out. So honestly, this cannot click. I understand the situation. I think you're better off using your time to find your dad a job. Yeah. He didn't mention what his mom does or doesn't do.
No, forget about his mom. His dad is the driving force here. Yeah.
I think you're better off trying to find your dad a better situation here. This reminds me, because if they're moving to Canada, they have to have sure footing. And you are 19.
It reminds me of
what you have going on.
A random video. I didn't really like the tone of the video, but this woman talking about how people just need to do more research before they move abroad, because there is, there's a wave, there's a jackpot wave, and it's important for people to be able to figure out the best opportunities they have possible. But it's also important for them to be very realistic about what those options are. 2 people in their late 50s, early 60s, which is actually retirement age in Canada, it's not a good look trying to just start from the beginning.
Because also the government might look at it as, okay, very soon we are going to have to stop giving you money because you're close to retirement. And then also, you have to look at what job how many people are going to hire you so close to retirement age, having Nigerian qualifications, this one, that one. See, it's a lot. And then how do you want your son to support you? What does that one do?
He's a student.
That's what exactly. How's he going to earn enough
it just doesn't
money?
it's not adding up anyway.
So the thing is, I never get into all these debates of, people should help people. I feel like you should do what you want. But at the end of the day, you must just, in this situation, they're his parents now. You want to go there and then this old boy's life
it can't work.
I don't think it can work.
No, you have to kick up a fuss.
Unless there's something we don't know. Maybe he's Mark Zuckerberg.
He has to kick up a fuss. It's not going to work. That's just the truth.
If he's Zuckerberg.
That's the truth. There are sometimes, as you get older, you realize that there are sometimes you have to parent your parents.
That's it.
It happens once in a while. You actually have to put your foot down.
This thing, do you know that they won't beat you? You have to just tell them that, hello,
it's not working. This thing is not working. People are planning. It's not working.
I know someone that a very different situation, but she went to Canada. She's like 33 or 4. So she moved to Canada. She went to all of us went to uni in England. She came to Lagos and then she moved to Canada for work. But then there was an issue where she had to do. I can't remember. I don't even remember what she does, frankly. But she had to do something again around professional qualifications, where she had done everything in England. And then she had to do a completely different...
Of course, it's a different country. It's a different country.
She stayed there for 2 years and she was like, actually, I'm earning... It's even irritating. Yeah. Because in England, I can earn more. In Lagos, I can... So she ended up moving back. So sometimes this thing does not actually work out if you don't know...
In the same way you think. Yeah,
if you don't know the details of what you're getting into.
Yeah, and that's the biggest immigrant disadvantage. It's the knowledge. It's not really anything else. It's understanding how the system itself works. It's not that people go there and they don't have plans, they don't have dreams. It's being very cognizant of the actual system you're operating in. Do you understand? And Nigerians, unfortunately for us, we've grown up, we've dealt with the Wild West. This country does not, rules, system no day, is how you go run now. Yeah. Someone's you have people that can run different. It's not like that. If you don't understand the system and you move, you'll be so disappointed. I was talking
to someone and they were like, I was saying, I need an accountant. They were like, do I want a creative accountant?
Or a regular accountant?
Like the normal. Sounds normal. One. I said creative in what sense?
They don't know what they're saying now.
It depends on what you want.
For you to ask, you don't need.
Depends on what you want your outcome. Outcome to be.
They know why they're asking. It's crazy.
They're like, which type? Because there's normally in this land.
There's normal accountant, there's creative accountant.
And there's some that they do, creative arts.
I think in a world that gives women options,
you should take
the options that
take the ones
modern science and
you
the
can
world
manage to take.
Yeah, that the world has given you. So if you're someone who has very specific ideas of how you want your life to be, if you want a loving 2-parent household, that is what you want. And it's not happening anytime soon. But then you know what your biological clock. Like it's not about hope. It's about the facts. What science says is going to happen to your body and happens to every woman. You mitigate as much as you can. You make sure that you give yourself the option, because even if you then can't carry the child yourself, you still have the options
of your own.
Make sure that you have the option. So again, when you say you want to know what we think, the first thing is actually, maybe this comes with being 30. What other people think doesn't matter.
That's what I was going to say. I would say, first of all, what we think is the least of your concern.
What if they came in and I say, oh my God,
we're not into that, or we don't believe in it.
That's playing God.
We not do
Why
it.
would you do that? Hey, okay.
You're not gonna do what you want to do.
I'm so glad that you're being like proactive and you have a plan and you're doing research and stuff. It's such a wonderful thing when women are able to have options, because there are lots of people that I know
that won't have the option.
No, that felt like they didn't have the option and took subpar decisions. There are aunties that if you ask them, how did you marry? They say, I was getting old, I wanted children. Like they don't hide it. Like they will tell you straight up. They're like, I'm unhappy. They'll make sure you marry somebody you like, not like me. Auntie, why did you marry? I have an auntie. She's late now. Bro, she was one of the funniest people I've ever met. And I remember her telling me and my cousin one day, straightforward. She was just like, she was going on and on. No, you must love him, or going on and on. Like she was really like hammering on the thing. And I was like, auntie, she said, me? So why do you think I'm always in Lagos now? I ran away from the monkey in Abuja. Like that's how she used to talk. She was like, we actually irritate each other, but she was getting older and she really wanted a kid. And she was like, now that she has this child, she loves him. She loved her son a lot. She was so happy to be a mother, but it was always dampened by the fact that she had to co-parent with her husband. Yeah. And then she was too conservative Christian to divorce. So she just felt like, I know if my auntie had the same options, there's no world in which she would have felt as much pressure to go into what was clearly. Because she doesn't even say, when I met him, she said, no, that from the beginning, it was one of those things where it was just like,
I just wanted the children.
Okay, maybe it won't be as bad as I'm thinking. It was as bad. He didn't hate her or anything, but she was just miserable. Unhappy. They didn't like it. They didn't enjoy each other enough to even have companionship, and a lot of people make those decisions. We want a booker owner.
How did you get here? Yeah, someone that owns a booker.
Yeah, we wanted a booker owner.
Owns a booker.
And is it not the booker owner, but you're not there? The one that's in you're there on the only person I knew, I was so afraid the last time I went there, because she's scary as shit. Do you know Yakoyo on Ikorodu Road? No. Bruh. That woman is scary as
I don't know.
Fuck.
Who else do I want? I had a list of all these things.
But yeah, we'll be figuring it out.
I want someone that was in a cult. Like, was. As in they've left now.
You know the problem?
Like someone who went to like Ekpoma. Like, not all these like lights. Okay, like Benin. Like
you know the problem with cults is that it's technically blood in, blood out.
Maybe they've done blood out.
Technically,
someone that like preferably maybe they've like converted. Maybe they give their life to Christ.
That's why they go now. Technically, we could just interview Wole Soyinka.
Who wants to interview Wole Soyinka?
He's really the founder of cults.
I know, but I don't want to talk to him as in what
my problem is that he speaks
too much English.
Like the man makes words for the dictionary.
We will be confused.
Fekeme and I with our degrees will not just be there say, so when you say kakistomene,
no, I want to talk to someone
like a cult, but I know what you mean.
In uni was in a cult.
I know what you mean.
Like, and I don't want like people that join cults to do, excuse me, as in you're inside the center. You're not like mid-level management. You're like a C-suite. Inside the uni cult. Like you're a proper cult
not maybe number one or two, maybe like
not
number
all
4.
These fringe that you've seen things. That's like,
but when you got to number 4, you didn't just see, you did.
That
And if I can guarantee that police watch our show. I promise you. That one I know for a fact.
I also
that there are people that work in government that watch
this
show.
One you have to cover your face. I want an essay to a current politician. Like a current essay to come and give us, Do you know who I also want? Info.
Because I really like her.
Who?
She just lost her seat, Senator Olujimi.
Who's that?
She's a senator from Ekiti State.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
She just lost her senatorial seat.
Very few women.
So now it's worse. Now there are 3.
There are 3, and then there's, I think, 8 or 9 in House of Reps.
So altogether, really 11. It's really bad. But I like Senator Olujimi.
Who else? Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it for now. The other ones will be tweeting.
I feel like
stuff. Another one that'll be easy. Somebody that grew up inside Lagos Island. I actually need to go and look for it. People answered me. There's a ton of people that send tweets, but somebody that grew up inside.
Like in the middle.
No, like, because it's homes.
Yeah.
People in Lagos Island, like your Agbole is inside Lagos Island and you grew up there.
Fair.
I really want someone.
Who else do I want? I don't know.
I want a rich man to fall in love.
Yeah,
it's important. Hey, baby!
Maybe we should get a rich, like, very rich single bachelor and do, like, the bachelor.
They're always Raz.
No, we'll do no.
So you can be I have somebody in mind.
I have somebody I'm thinking about. We'll do the bachelorette.
Really? That would be so much fun.
People will pitch.
And then we will set up the dates.
Yeah, people will pitch.
We'll pay for it, even though he's rich. Everything.
That's the first time that we'll accept voice notes.
Yeah.
People will pitch to vie for his love, and then we'll do the other way as well. Get a very rich woman, like a young boss girl boss.
For her love.
People will vie for her love. So we'll do the Bachelor and the Bachelorette.
All right, guys, this has been fun.
Peace out.
Subscribe, whatever, all the other things.